friends. Life is good. Come on by and take a chair, lean on the rail. Let's have laughter and remember fun times on the front porch. Rob and Dave always had the light on for fellowship and making memories. We will try and make you stay the best it can be. Yes, life is good. Sometimes life gets in the way. It's hard to smile on the front porch, but our friends remind us we are still here and care. Yes, life is good. Southern fried podcast sitting on the front porch on a Friday night with our friends. Life is good. Friday night is a front porch night and all is right. Yes, life is good.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to the Friday night beatdown. Don't know about beatdown, but welcome to Friday night. It's good to be here. Front Porch Talking. Hello, Barry. Hello, Poor Man. Show how to channel. I think I said it right that time. Something like that. Well, welcome back. Hello, Miss Jeneth. Welcome to your Friday night. Let's get ready to rumble. And if you don't have a rumble, get you a rumble. Get you a pickaxe while you're at it. No, we're not digging for a coal, but hey, drill, baby, drill. Sorry, Barry. I am live as long as everybody else can. I don't know, but I'm not muted. So sorry, man. See what's up. But welcome to the show. Rob will most likely not be here. Okay, Barry, good. Rob, probably a little delay there, buddy. Rob will most likely not be here. Thank you, Miss Jeneth. Thank you. We have to get all the little doggies in a row on the platform. Here lately, it's been, it's been a circus trying to get things right. Rob had some things going on. He had visits to make, places to go, a lot of driving. Had a function tonight and said probably won't make it. I said, go live life. I mean, that's what we do, go live life. I was in Dalton today. I had to go over there to visit another plant. And then I had to go get my granddaughter up in Decatur, Tennessee. But, and I need to send that picture. I did get to visit with, for a few moments, bless their hearts. I'm going to show their picture real quick. They're sweethearts. One of the very first vendors that we ever met with and offered to help, and it was the Decatur Diner. And I met that lady today again, Miss Angie's Decatur Diner. Business was good. She looked great. And I just stopped in for a brief moment to say hey. And I did take a picture with her, and I'll get that up later. And so we're happy for them. Small town America, baby. But, you go there, today was fish day, the fish mania, man. They had all kinds of fish. I didn't eat. I just grabbed something to go. a little drink and something. Because the granddaughter's like, I want to get home to see my dog. Oh, you know what? I love the bond between animal and human, but sometimes that bond gets on my nerves. It's like, I haven't seen my dog. She's not allowed to take the dog with her because of where her moms live. They don't let pets in. So she's not seen her dog in about a week. So that's all I heard is, can we just hurry? Can we just get home? Do you have to stop? Can you drive faster? Let's get home. How far are we from home? I had to hear all this stuff all the way home because she's like, I want to see my dog. It's like, I want you to see your dog. And now that she's back, the dog's barking at me like I'm some stranger. She's been kind of hiding out. She says, granddaughter says, do you know how alone she feels? Her mom's not there. She's scared, lonely. She needs me. I'm like, I need you there too. I'm the one feeding and watering. Me and my son. But anyway, that being said, a lot of driving. Not as much driving as Miss Elizabeth, and she will be up with us soon. She's just getting in from driving all the way to Jacksonville. Good grief. That's a lot of driving she's been doing the last 2 days. Hello, Jake. How you doing? We're going to talk, when we do wait on Miss Elizabeth, we're going to talk about tattoos tonight. Tattoos. Now, this show tonight, if you want to say it, it's fine. But this show is not my frame of mind, my reference point, the box that I'm working out of is not whether you like them or not. It's not. Well, I did that this morning, Jake, the giveaway for Half Pine. But it's not that. If you want to say you don't because, that's fine. But I don't want to let's not pick on people. Let's not jump on whether you're for them or against them or whatever. It's purely a talk tonight about tattoos. What kinds you have, where you got them, how much did it cost? Is there a story behind it? Is it for somebody? It's a personal thing. Why did you get all that stuff? That's why. And there's no judging. I don't want, and full disclosure, I'm the guy having the tattoo talk. I don't have a tattoo, okay? And I'm not going to be preaching at you about tattoos. I just wanted to have the discussion. I always talk to people about theirs. So this is just an extension of that. Didn't know that, Barry. That is quite interesting. I didn't know there was a Cold Ball Cemetery there. I have been in 2 cemeteries looking around there because every city I go to, I find cemeteries to walk through or drive through or whatever. You'll have to tell me where it's at or I'll look it up. We go up there quite often because of the grandbaby and grandson and all that stuff. So, but I didn't know that. Man, you got people everywhere, Barry. I mean, my gosh, if I was talking about Frankfurt, Germany, you'd go, hey, we got a cemetery there. We got some people. I mean, y'all some moving around people, man. I mean, everywhere we mention in Georgia, I think you got family. I mean, wow. That's not a knock. I'm just saying it's amazing. How in the world? I mean, Barry's he's the master of saying, oh, I got people that live there. We live there, or we grew up there. It's amazing. I love it. But it's been a happy Friday. A happy Friday meaning that nobody got smart with me. Nobody cut me off. But I will say, and I'm going to save it for the vent. But you motorcyclists, you know what? I get tired of being preached at all the time. I'll say it this way. I'll full legitimize my vent next Wednesday. I will say it this way. Motorcycle driver. I used to be one too. But I get tired of people posting these attacks on people who drive cars that say, watch for the motorcyclist, save a life. Like it's always the driver's fault. Listen, I have seen plenty of knuckleheads driving motorcycles. I saw 2 today. That's all I'll say to the vent. I just get sick of that. I want to put up one that says, watch out for the motorcyclist because they just about caused a crash today. It's stupid driving. We all got to obey the rules. That's all I'll say. Vent next week. It's on. And I'm not against motorcycles. I have friends who was. I used to ride. Used to have a bike, not a big one, but I had one. Kawasaki 400. It's a nice bike. Uh, but yeah, I get it. Sometimes, I mean, people pull out in front of them. They pull out in front of cars too. I get it, but you know what? You got to follow the rules. So anyway, that's my. Want to get that out. Just get that out of the way because that was like, sometimes you think crashes are fixing to happen, and it's not a good feeling. I thought it's going to get rearing it on the interstate today too. That was not going to be good. I wouldn't have been here tonight. I might not have been here in life. It's like, here we go. When traffic goes to a halt, a complete halt, it's not good. The president didn't win the Nobel Peace Prize, but the winner said he's dedicating it to him. Well, you knew they weren't going to give it to the president. He is going to Israel. I think it's Monday. They're going to sign agreements. Lots going on out in the world. It's a beautiful day. Perfect. I mean, absolutely picture perfect weather. Absolutely. Without a doubt. Beautiful weather. I hope it was pretty where you are. It's nice and cool. In the AEM, we'll be back down in the little town of Ringo, Georgia. We're doing me and Paul with the Ascending Financial Group. We're going to do some videos down there. We've got a couple of locations and an extra video that I'm going to do that is very hard for me, but I am ready. I'm glad Paul's there. I'm not one to fall down and being on the ground, not able to function, but it is nice to have a friend. It is, but we're going to do that. And we're hoping to go live in the morning, street side. We'll see. You might hear all kinds of noises, people, whatever. It's a test. This is a test of the emergency broadcast system from the Southern Fried Podcast. The sounds you hear may be closer than you realize. I don't know what it's going to look like. And I don't, I'm going to say I don't care, but I really don't care. It's a test. So if it's choppy, just whatever, I get it. You give me the feedback, but I always go back and look at it. But we're going to try to do it live. If we can't, we're going to record it from the street, coffee in hand. Well, I will wait for my vent, Barry. I'm not going to do that on Front Porch. The vent, though, which I was pretty fired up this week, I'm going to be pretty fired up next week, too, because I'm going to tell you I'm seeing more and more stuff. I understand what you're saying, but that ain't what I'm talking about. We'll talk about that on the Southern Fried Vent. By the way, we've been giving you bonus coverage. That's going to be a Rumble exclusive. It was intended for that. We got to get back to it, but because of all the chaos of what happened, I just let her run. It's not against anybody, but we're giving Rumble love, and we're doing a Rumble, starting out Rumble, then going Rumble Premium. And I know that's not against anybody. It's just something we planned. Just like we're doing TikTok exclusives and Clapper and Wimkin is coming online. Twitch, we'll be doing some exclusive programming through those things. And we're going to make it different than anything we do, or I'm going to make it different. I say we as me and whoever joins me, if anybody, maybe Uncle Jeb. Crazy. Well, I'm almost. I've got a few things to do. By the way, their new show is halfway recorded. I just got to finish it with the boys. I was playing Kaylee some of the videos you've already seen, and she said, Bubba is funny, but I don't get Uncle Jeb. I said, well, you're 13. He's older. She goes, I guess it's because he's older. She said, he sounds angry. He is a lot of times. But she said, Bubba's funny. So, but I shouldn't even tell you. But that's just the way I don't care. I'm going to do a Bubba Live on TikTok. I don't even know how this is going to go. You will not see me. You will see Bubba for however long I can do it with Bubba. We talked about that on the way back from Decatur. Kaylee said, Wow. I said, yeah, wow, wow. So if you want to see it, you'll have to follow us on TikTok or get it or not. But it's little things like that we're doing. So, and Bubba is going to have a new. It'll be a whole new spiel. It won't be nothing he's covered before. So it's just Bubba. we we may get tomatoes thrown at us, but it's okay. And for those of you tuning in who's saying, "Who the heck is Bubba?" Well, he's Bubba. You'll just have to tune in and see. Or when the Jub and Bubba show comes out, which I suppose I already have. Now, tomorrow night, and I got to get it ready, premiered live, recorded, but premiered live, 8 bells, 8 p.m., is the second interview, which I'm going to air. I'm going to put the first one up there too. I believe I have that up in StreamYard. If I don't, I'll put it there. That's the plan anyway, to play the 7-minute video where me and Paul were in the store with him. That is a great little. If you've already seen it, that's fine. If you haven't, it'll be there. Then a 50-minute interview. It's about a 50-minute interview with lawyer author McCracken Poston Jr. And that'll be tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Because we don't do a lot. We don't, because I work and Rob is usually busy. We don't do a lot on Saturday night. It's kind of an open spot. I do Saturday mornings. I just don't do Saturday night. But I have premiered stuff before on Saturday night. And so we're going to put it there. So there's nothing else going on for us anyway. And we'll replay that several times. So in case you miss it, I mean, it'll always be out there, but we'll dial it up again and get new listeners and stuff. This is a great story. I've got pictures from the graveyard. I've got some video footage. I'm going to add into this. My wife has seen one of the videos. By the way, we just crossed over 6,000 followers on Red Note. Now, Red Note is the Chinese app, and it's for Chinese people. It's from all over. It could be anywhere. We've been hated, we've been loved, we've been ignored, we've been questioned, we've been all sorts of stuff. It has run the gamut on there. People tried to run us out there when we first got there, told us we were filled with hate, and what were we doing there? And go away, you Nazi. I mean, it was crazy stuff. But we held our guns. I just kept putting stuff there. I don't even think Rob's ever been on there, but it was just putting it there. We went over 6,000 the last couple of days, and we are getting likes and loves everywhere. And I'm going to tell you what they love. They love a lot. They love the videos we're doing in Ringo. I can tell you that. They love them. They love some of the pictures I put up with music and stuff. They love that. And they love Bubba and Uncle Jeb. Go figure. I mean, they love it. I said the Chinese people like Bubba. Well, it's to plant the seed, Barry. So, that being said, in the future, and we've already done it a little bit, Bubba will witness. Oh, they didn't like it when I put up the gospel. I've done that many times. I put up a whole church Sunday morning in the Word, 3 times, and there has been some people liked it. So I get questioned though, but it's all over the place. When I put up the picture that got the most hate was the picture I did with AI of Charlie Kirk and Ronald Reagan, maybe. Oh man, did they hate that one? And some of them hated the one I put up of John F. Kennedy. Some they've loved though, many they've loved. So anyway, it's all about reactions. You know what? If you're getting hated on, it means you're doing something right. You can't do nothing without somebody hating it anyway. But it was real hate. We got attacked. That was the largest attack. And in fact, we got attacked to our back. We had 2 or 3 people come in and just scathe us. But I leave them there. I don't delete them unless they're filthy. I leave them. It's like a badge of honor. They expect you to ban them. I don't ban them. I don't block them. I don't cut the material out. And I've even done some Chinese history specials for that channel. I sure have. I'd probably get back to that. I made up a whole background. You probably have never seen us on there. Why would you? Most people don't. I don't speak a lick of Chinese. They do have a pretty good translation device. And so most of the stuff on there I can translate. Some people do speak English. Well, by the way, when they curse me out, it's always in English. Now, here's the thing. Well, I can tell by their emoji. If it's a happy emoji, they're not cussing me out. So if it's in Chinese, I have had it once or twice, and it looked like it was kind of maybe they hated on me. I would translate it, and it was bad. Not bad. I've heard worse at Waffle House, but it was negative. But in the English, it was only a couple times, always in English, which is funny. It's absolutely funny. There's Mama. It's absolutely funny that they will curse me out in English, and then they will in the Chinese the language they don't, or the Mandarin or whatever they use. So, but we've got 6,000 followers there. Go figure.
Oh, where at?
Red Note. It's a Chinese app. So
Oh, hey, Miss Janice.
anyway,
I'm
I just
so sorry, y'all. I'm late. But listen, I went to. I've had the last 2 days from
Heil.
Hades.
Hey,
Let me just tell you, I had to drive my brother. And I'm just going to tell you, as I'll be honest up front, he's an alcoholic.
we all
And
have that.
my one of my older sisters got him into a clinic in Jacksonville, Florida.
Amen.
So I drove him down, and that was an ordeal because, listen, I'll just be honest. When I was growing up, I was bossy. Imagine that, right? I was very bossy growing up, and I thought I could tell everybody what to do. First of all, I was the baby of the family,
Ah,
and I always got my way with everything, and so I just thought I could tell everybody what to do. But listen, I'm not that way no more. I'm really not. Um, I'm a good girl. I don't tell nobody what to do no more unless I have to, and then I really do. But with my siblings, I don't no more. I don't.
yeah.
But oh my gosh, he was horrible. He was just really horrible to me yesterday,
Uh,
yelling at me, telling me go get in the car, and I mean, just he was really horrible to me.
not
And
good.
so, yesterday was a hard drive down, and just to drop him off, spend the night, and turn around and drive all the way back today. So my tailbone is killing me.
Oh, I know.
I am I am bone weary tired tonight.
I
Bone weary.
didn't drive nowhere near that much, and I'm tired.
So
Yeah, traffic, though, construction, all that stuff.
oh gosh,
No
yeah.
fun.
Mm-mm.
No fun. And it's Friday. A lot more people are out.
Mm-mm.
Trucks everywhere.
You just want to tell people, just go home. Y'all don't cook at home. Y'all don't need to go out.
I know.
It's too
I do
expensive
think it's
to go
funny though, the
home.
people that will pass you because you're doing fast, but they act like you're crawling, and they
Yeah,
switch lanes and they get stuck.
I know.
And then you pass them back up. It's like I
Hmm.
feel like I want to go, hey,
I
what kind of
know.
move was that?
I know. I really want one of those things in the back of my window that you can just type a message on it, and I just want to go ha ha ha. Didn't get too far, did you?
Or they go around you and get a ticket. That's even better.
I am. I
Especially if they flipped you off or something. And then about 3 miles up the road, you see them pulled over. It's like, yeah,
mm,
way to go,
mm.
officer. Got him.
Oh, I know, Barry. I'm amazed at that too. Listen, I've been really trying to be a good example and not say bad words, not you know to be more Christ-like and live
Amen.
the way Jesus says to live. And
Amen.
but listen, yesterday I did let a few slip on the way down
I
with my
think
brother.
it's happened to a lot of people, you know.
He pushed my buttons. He was being so ugly, saying ugly things, just and I just told him. I said something, and I said, I just think it'd be best if you just shut up and go to sleep.
You're putting effort into vulgarity. Oh, they think that's a badge if they're texting you.
Oh, I know,
And what's funny though is they misspell it a lot of times.
I know.
If you're gonna text and tell somebody they're a jerk and get onto them like you're got your ha ha moment, at least have some sort of sentence structure and learn how to spell because people
I
like
know.
that make themselves look really bad.
I'm like, come on, Sam. I'm at my daughter's house. I told her I'd come up and let their dogs out for them, and apparently I didn't close the garage door very well because their big dog just come in the house.
Uh
He's
oh.
like peeking around the corner, like, "Oh, Nana, are you here?" And so,
Cool.
yes, Nana's here. He's wanting in his little cage because he's hungry. Look, they're both just standing here like, Nana, come on. Here, let me get your collar off. So our topic tonight, you said, is tattoos, correct?
That is correct. That is correct. We're going to talk about tattoos. All things tattoo.
Well, I have two, and I got I didn't get mine. Come here, Sam. Look, this is the big dog right here. I don't know if y'all can see.
He's pretty.
It's like he's beautiful. Um, my son-in-law did not get him. He adopted him. He is a vet tech. He has some. Can't get his collar off. He he adopted him from the vet's office. He has a degree in some kind of animal science. I don't know, but he's a mess. That's Sam. He thinks he's a 80-pound lap dog. I'll just tell you. He would he would get up in my lap and just lay there and just lick and lick and lick and lick. That's what he thinks he needs to do. But it's not because he would crush me and he don't care. But anyway, back to my tattoos. I didn't get either one of mine until after my divorce. My first one um, means new beginnings.
New
That's what
beginning.
both that's what both of my symbols mean, and both of mine are on my inner wrist. And my second one, it says faith for my faith in Jesus, and it ends in a tulip. And so I showed this one to you. So that's it. I don't know if you can see it very well.
I
And it
can
has
see it.
watercolors. And the reason it ends in a tulip is that because that's my favorite flower.
I remember that. Yeah.
And so, that one's meaningful for me because of my faith in the Lord and because of it having the tulip, which is my favorite flower. And so both of my tattoos for me are very meaningful um, because of the new beginnings after my divorce and then my faith in the Lord. And they say that, I've always been told that once you get a tattoo, you just become very addicted and you want more and more and more. Um, I mean, I can see that. I can see how that would happen because they can become addictive if you let it become addictive.
Yeah.
I have nieces that have them, you know, not a sleeve, which a sleeve is where it covers every inch pretty much of your arm, but has quite a few on their arms. And for me, that's just not appealing.
Yeah. How much did they cost, your tattoos?
Um, Now, I got mine several years ago. At least six years ago. Um, this one on this arm was less expensive than the other because it did not have all the color. It's just pure black.
Yeah.
And it was probably no more than 50.
Yeah.
The one with all of the color was probably 75 to 100.
Yeah. I'm sure they've went up a lot in 6 years.
Oh, I'm sure, yeah. But now, the one that was on the one with no color that was just black, it did not really hurt at all. But the one with all the color, because it's on my dominant arm, it hurt like crazy.
Why did you choose those locations? Was there any thought put in that?
Mm, for the one that was for the new beginning one, I wanted that one there on my inside of my arm because I had kind of, and I've talked about it before. I had really a rough marriage.
Yeah.
The beginning was really okay, but there toward the middle and the end, it was really hard
Yeah.
and it was really rough. And I wanted that one to remind me that it's okay to start over and to have that new beginning and to live that life, my life for me. That I didn't have to live it for nobody else but for me. And so that's why I chose that location there to remind me daily. And the same thing with the faith to remind me that you have to have that faith in the Lord every day because it's easy to forget sometimes. And, even when my mom passed away, I was so mad at God for a long time
Yeah.
because he took my dad. We knew my dad was dying because he had cancer. I got to have that period of time to say goodbye and say everything I wanted to say to my dad. It didn't make it any easier, but I had that time. But, for my mom, him to take my mom 7 months after with, and her to have major strokes. And at the end, I really believe she didn't recognize me because every time I would go over, she would always look for my older siblings to almost like comfort her. So that's what makes me feel like she didn't recognize me.
Yeah.
And um and that's okay now. Then it hurt so much.
Yeah.
And I was truly and truly angry with God. But then when I prayed, when I started getting over that anger and I prayed and I talked to God, He reminded me when you are at your lowest and at your darkest, I was the one carrying you.
Amen.
And so I look at my tattoo that says faith and I think, and I tell Him, thank you, Lord, for carrying me during my darkest hours in my darkest times.
Amen.
So they have so much meaning for me. And everybody that I've ever talked to, um, they all tattoos have special meaning um for people. Like my niece, I have two nieces that lost their mom. One of my sisters, gosh, yes, my sister's been gone now. Mm, 5 years ago, almost now, and they never. I would have never thought my niece would have gotten a tattoo. And the other sister has several tattoos, but they went together and got a tattoo that represented mother and two daughters. And, that's special for them.
Yeah.
And so, everybody has reasons for getting their own tattoos. And it just has special meanings.
Yeah, I want to
So,
come back to. I got a couple more questions, but I want to catch Miss Jenna's comments here. She said, "I got my
I'm
first
sorry.
one." I saw it. She said, "I got my first one in 2018, 2 years after my dad passed. He was in the Air Force, and I loved planes, so I got a Thunderbird with his handwriting as the smoke. I always said
Hmm.
I would never get one because of the pain, but I got on my right shoulder and hardly hurt. I think I paid $70. A friend did it, and here is that tattoo.
Oh, that's cool.
Thank you,
If
Miss
I
Jen.
if I ever did another, anything else, it would probably be my dad's handwriting. Um, because I have found cards going back through things. I have found cards where he's written things. Um, and I even have his old Bible where he's written in the Bible.
Yeah,
It would probably be something along those lines. But like I said, I've never had a desire to just get a tattoo anymore for just a tattoo.
yeah.
And I saw Barry. Hey, Barry. I saw where he said hello to me a while ago. Um, but it was very taboo um, growing up because there are places in the Bible, but where it talks about do not mark yourself up or something along those lines. But it was a letter, if I'm not mistaken, wasn't it, from Paul to one of the churches that had fallen to the wayside, and they were they were doing witchcraft and things like that. So I feel like as long as I'm not using my tattoos for witchcraft or anything like that, I feel like that's not the same as what they're talking about.
Yeah, and before you came on, I said that I made a disclaimer that I appreciate you sharing it. That we were not. I didn't want if you want to share it, it's fine, but it's not a judgment to not whether you should or shouldn't or whatever. And full disclosure, I don't have tattoos, so I just let people know that. I just wanted to have the discussion, so there's no ulterior motive to. Uh, and I'm not gonna offer my opinion. I'm gonna leave it alone. I just for even myself, I just want to
Yeah.
talk about tattoos. So my questions was, and Jen or anybody else, and Barry said he stayed away from since he's
Mhm.
a diabetic, so I get that. Uh, so did you go to a shop, or how did you decide who's going to do this tattoo?
I did. There is a very, very reputable shop in Chatsworth that has been around for multiple, multiple years. And I went to them because I trust them. I've seen their work on different people in the area, and they've done several of my niece's tattoos. I talked to her about who she went to, and she told me and advised me who to go to. And so I called and said, "Hey, can I come in?" And they did both of them the same day.
Wow.
hmm It
Did
only
it
took
hurt?
about an hour
You
to do
said
both.
did it, you said the one hurt because of
This
the.
one, this one did not. No, it really did not. But now this one hurt really bad, and he said it. And I asked him about it, and he said it was because it was on my dominant side.
Uh, did uh, did how long did it take? I guess I go there.
About an hour to do it, to do them. Yeah, to do
Okay.
each.
So our friend has a shop. Um, yeah, I was thinking when you said that. I know a lot of ex-cons who do them at their house or come to your house.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I was asking who's the friend. You're like,
Yeah.
is it Joe from Jackson, State Prison, or because I know some people who offer discounts because they're doing it kind of
hmm
jailhouse way. They give discounts. So anyway,
No, I wouldn't suggest anybody ever doing that. You need to go to somewhere that's very reputable. Go make sure that they've check them out. If you're thinking about getting a tattoo, make sure that they um are very clean. It's a clean shop. Make sure oh, that's funny. Jen said his name is Joe.
oh Joe,
uh
Tattoo Joe.
just make sure that it's a reputable shop. Make sure it's not somebody that's just opened up, that they're just out of training. Um, See, ask questions. How long have you been doing this? Um, who did you apprentice under? I mean, it's okay to ask questions. You don't
Yeah,
want somebody that's never been an apprentice. You don't want somebody that's just picking it up and trying it out for the first time. You don't know what you're
guinea
going to
pig.
get. Yes,
You- You're wanting a tattoo of your significant other's name, and they put the wrong name because they mess up in the middle of it and forgot.
exactly.
Instead of Mary, it comes out Rebecca or
Instead of
something. You know.
instead of Mary, it's going to be Merry. You know,
uh, what did the school system say anything about it, or did anybody at school?
you know, um, they didn't, because it is. I think it's because it's so popular now,
Yeah,
and more people are having them that they did not. Now, when I went to Atlanta and got my job there, I did, because it was in wintertime, I did make them aware that I had them. And I said, if I need to cover them up or, wear long sleeves, I will. And I showed them to both of them to the lady that was hiring me. And she said, if that's all you've got, she said, I'm not worried about it. She said, I've got some teachers that have way worse, and I'm more worried about trying to make sure they've got theirs covered up. She
yeah.
said those are innocent compared to what I've got right now.
Did and I want to come back to that in a second. Did anybody in your family, anybody negative, or were they all positive about it? You don't have to say a
No,
name. I'm just wondering if
no,
anybody was.
um, no negativity. Today or yesterday, um, my brother was like in the car, and he's seen them before, but he was like, "What's that on your arm?" And I'm like, it's a tattoo. You've seen them before. You're fine.
Did the kids notice them when you went to school with them? Like went to the schoolhouse?
Um, I did both of them over the summer. So, I didn't have the same class,
Oh, okay,
but,
yeah.
like, when it went, from, like, the kids when they would come back and see me, yes, they did notice them. They were
Yeah,
like,
kids notice everything.
"You got a tattoo, Miss Johnson?" And I'm like, "I I did. It's so cool. Can I look at it?" And so they loved it, because I waited probably, well, I no, I take that back. I got the first one during the summer, and then I got the second one over Christmas break. And so they really loved both of them. They really liked the one with color. Now, my grandbabies, they really liked the one with color, especially when they were little. They would pick at the color, trying to pick it off.
Yeah.
And but I don't make a big deal out of them with them. I don't talk to them about it or anything like that.
Jen says, I hid from my mom for about 3 months, and I said, I guess you need to see this because we were going to a family reunion. I would be
Oh,
swimming. Uh-oh. The gig is up. She couldn't believe I did it because I hate needles.
was she mad or disappointed or anything, Jen? But you don't have to answer that if you don't want to. I know that's personal. Good. Good.
Now, uh, all right, Jake. I will. Jake's want me to check email, so you'll know what I'm doing when I say okay, Jake.
Oh,
Um, he's always sending me something. Jake is always doing, man. He is
hey,
always
Jay.
doing. Jake is amazing. Uh,
He is. We can't forget about our gang.
I will. I will. I'll have to. He's made us a new. I'll have to get it on the break, Jake. I'll try to. I'll try to do that. Thank you, bud. Uh, I think she said. I think it was fine because it was for my dad.
Yeah.
Now going back. Um, well, first all I said. I mean, I know the. I know the answer, I guess, but I mean, some people might not view it. And I did an art class once. Is it art? Is tattoos art? Do you think?
Some people will say yes. In my personal opinion, I don't think it is. Um, I think
And if you say it's not, or if someone says it was, what would be the reasons they say it is, and what would be your reasons for saying you don't think it is,
I
if
think
if you know?
I, I think some people say that it is because of the color of they're using that, like in mine, some of it is flowers, some of it is words, some of it is shapes, and
Yeah.
they're using it as a form of expression. And that's why I think some people would say yes, it is. I don't feel like it's art simply because it's on your body. And I know that you can use paint and everything like that to paint yourself, like with henna and things like that, to decorate your body. However, henna will come off, and tattoos don't. And to a point, you can go extreme to the extreme far left with tattoos. And at that point, it becomes, to me, it becomes ugly. Like,
Um,
and I'm
go
gonna
ahead.
give you an example. Like when people choose to cover their entire faces and their entire bodies, that's no longer art. To me, that's ugliness.
Um, do you know someone who's got a tattoo that they regret? Do you know someone who's ever done that?
I don't know people personally. I know my niece had one. She didn't regret it. It was a messed up tattoo. And what she did is she went to the people that does all her tattoos in Chatsworth, and they did a cover up with a different tattoo.
Yeah.
Now I
Uh,
know that has done that.
I knew a guy once. He's probably deceased now. I'm almost certain of it. He was in the Navy, and he had on his leg. I'm trying to think where it was at, but anyway, it doesn't matter. It was a naked lady, and he told us, we were teenagers when I saw it. Around the house, he would wear shorts because he liked to work out in the yard. I mean, he'd wear a wife beater and shorts. I mean, that's what, because he was around the house. But he said, when I go out to town, I cover it up. And he said, I wish I had never got it. I was in the Navy, and he said, I was drunk. And he said, I thought it was funny and cool at the time, but I'm embarrassed by it. And I'm embarrassed for my wife to see that. And he said, but it is what it is, basically. But he would tell all the kids, don't do what I did. Don't do that. And we had a guy, and I don't know if he regretted it, but I do know there was a guy that came for a job. He worked at our plant for a few years. In his orientation, they didn't notice it the first day, but the second day, the trainer, I was in there when she noticed it because I was getting ready to teach part of the class, and she just happened to look down and see he had one on his forearm of a naked lady, and they made him cover it up while he worked there.
Hmm.
He had to wear a sleeve. During the summer that was rough having to keep a sleeve on that arm. But he never protested. He just said, "Yes, that's fine. I'll do it." But so I know of a couple. I know of one guy for sure. Now I do know of people that regret having a lady's name on their body because they're not together anymore. And I know some guys that have went back and tried to cover that up
Yeah.
because they got married. And she
Yeah.
said, well, we'll get married, but you're doing something with that. I'm not going through life staring at that name. So they said, yeah, no problem. I don't like it anyway. Let me ask you this. Um, if you were dating someone and they, after a few dates, you just happened to, y'all went swimming or whatever, or they were just a hot day and they pulled their shirt off and they had a tattoo. Is there something if they had it on their body, you would go, oh, that's it. We're done. If of a tattoo, if there's something that you would say, I can't deal with that. And you can think about it for a while. That Barry
Probably
says
a
that he would
swastika.
like a cat tattoo, or he might like a cat tattoo.
Yeah, probably a swastika.
Yeah, I was thinking something radical,
Hmm.
offensive. Guy's got the
And
S Nazi SS or something on
mhm,
his body, or
and and
Adolf Hitler, across his
mhm,
back or something.
and or something satanic.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. A lot of people were getting. I don't see it as much anymore, but a lot of guys really got into it. The whole tribal tattoo look. A lot of guys, or the barbed wire. That was a big deal at one time.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't see it as much anymore, but that got big. Now I remember
yeah.
the first time it was a guy at work did that, and now they don't say nothing. But back then, I think they asked him to wear a longer sleeve to cover it up while he was at work. But every once in a while, he raised his arm up, you'd see it. But I
Hmm.
think he told me they asked him to cover it up. That was a very straight laced company And although there's a lot of crazy stuff going on, they didn't want their management team having tattoos.
Oh wow.
It was very, very strict. Well, they even told their managers not to be seen smoking at the plant. So one guy, he would hide his cigarettes in his sock. He would still go out to the smoking area and smoke. He wasn't supposed to, but he'd always place his foot up on the chair, reach down and get his cig out, and put it back in his sock. The fun, dressed to the nines. I mean, really nice. A tall guy like 6'3", 6'4". It's the
Yes,
funniest thing I ever saw. It's like,
that's
dude,
fun.
you might as well just show them. I mean, put them in your pocket. I
Yeah.
mean, sweating ankles. I don't want that. Jenna says, I have several cat tat pics on my phone. I kind of want one. Uh-oh. The cat lady's getting ready to bust out. My body needs a new coat of paint and some plaster here and there.
You could get a small cat tattoo, Barry. Just a
Uh,
small one. It wouldn't take probably 30 minutes.
Jen,
Time
if
they
you
do
got
the
the,
time
you
they
don't
do
have
the
to say.
little outline on there and get it done, it wouldn't take long.
If you were to get one, Jen, where would it go? Ankle, shoulder, wrist. We won't go anywhere else.
Oh, I think right here on your hand, like right
Right
there.
there on the hand. Okay.
Yes,
Little cat head. Your
yes,
award-winning cat.
or just a
Well, you know
or
what would
just
happen.
a small
No,
little
no, no,
cat.
no. She couldn't just get one cat tattoo. She's got 6. Every cat would have to be represented. That's what would happen.
They could do it in a little They could do some in a little basket.
I have a cute one. My other shoulder cause no pain. Are we talking little tattoo or kind of a big cat head? Like a cat head biscuit.
Oh, wow.
And you gonna put a name with it or just the picture? I think she's going generic. So she just wants a generic cat picture. What kind of cat is it? Oh, I know people that have had to go little.
Little.
She's
Then
little, a little cat. I
she
know
could do a
people
little
that have had to,
basket with 6 little kittens in it.
yeah. I know people that have had to go back every week for like a few weeks to finish off a job.
I wouldn't ever do that. No.
Their whole back or chest.
Mm-mm. No,
Or that
thank you.
or that sleeve you were talking about. I don't get the whole uh, tattoo the face. I don't get that.
But I don't either. But listen, I have to tell you this, and I think I've told this story before. Um, when I was teaching first grade at Woodlawn Elementary in Chatsworth, um, I had this dad come in. I think it was first grade. It might have been kindergarten. I don't remember. It's been too long ago. I had this dad come in. First time I saw him, scared me to death. He didn't have a face full of tattoos, but he had multiple tattoos on his face. He had like sleeves of tattoos all over his arms. I mean, he was just covered in tattoos. I thought, oh dear heavens, he's a gang member or he's a satanic man. Scared me to death. But I want you to know the best dad, best man, best room dad I ever had in my life.
Yeah.
And he went on every field trip. I could depend on him for everything. He watched my boys when they went to the bathroom. He made sure all my boys went in, did their business, didn't cause no trouble, come right on out, and stood in line. I mean, I could depend on him for everything. And I mean, it just shows you can't ever judge a book by its cover.
Yeah. Absolutely. But I would say that you probably cause yourself some hiring problems if you do something like that. Some
I'm,
jobs are not going to hire you.
I'm
Be,
sure you do.
Yeah, if you were the face for the company, like a host or something like that, or hostess, or
I
the
don't see you ever getting
spokesperson,
a
somebody that
corporate
goes
job.
on the media, they're probably not going to. Yes, Jen, I am trying to take care of that right now. Let's see if I
Yeah,
can.
I don't see you ever getting a corporate job like that.
But but yeah, I just curious.
But I did see where this man, I mean, he had his whole face, like there was not an inch of skin that was not tattooed on his face. And I think his whole body is pretty much like that. But
Wow.
he he decided to go through tattoo removal, the
Ah,
procedure. And it's like a laser removal. And I mean, for him, it was going to take a while, but he did it. And you do like sections. And somebody asked him, said, "Why did you decide to do that?" He said, "I just wanted to see what my face looked like." He said, "I hadn't seen my face without a tattoo on it in probably 25, 30 years."
wow.
He said, "I
Uh,
forgot what I looked like."
Now the lasers, are they taking layers of skin off, or they? How does that work?
I don't really know. They would have to, and then let it heal because the tattoo, the ink goes down so far.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. And oh, by the way, Jen, since you know um, your friend Joe in Rome, I guess that is, or Chad, wherever it's at, would he come on? Could you set that up? I'm
Well,
just
she said,
curious.
kind of would like the one scratching the shoulder, she
I'm
said.
I'm I'm working on that right now. We're gonna see the whole. No, Jen, no.
Oh, Prater's Mills this weekend.
Prater's Mill. There's been a lot of controversy over at Prater's Mill.
There has been.
Tons of controversy. You got that whole group that is. I think they've tried to file lawsuits and stuff against them.
Well, they tore down one of the barns.
Yeah, and people
And
mad about that.
there is, because there wasn't any kind of notice put up for for it to be talked about or nothing. They just took it upon themselves and tore it down. And they said that it wasn't stable or nothing. Well, the last time they had Prater's Mill, I went through that old barn. That barn was fine. There wasn't nothing wrong with it.
That's what I've heard.
There wasn't nothing wrong with it.
That is what I've heard.
Mhm.
All right, all right, all right.
They tore that barn down because they wanted to provide more parking for more vendors.
Really?
I guarantee you that's what they wanted to do because they said they was going to use that area for more parking.
Ah, you get them associations and committees together, and they start doing a bunch of weird stuff.
Mhm.
Okay, let's get this back up, and then we'll see what Jen's talking about here. Yeah, if you would just see if he come on, we'd give him a little pub for, he could use it or whatever. It wouldn't be it'd just be like tonight, just talking, him telling his story. No, no negative stuff. Tell him, he might get some customers out of it. I don't know. We'll
You know,
see.
what do you mean them guide stones, Zachariah?
That they were torn down, blown down, actually blown down. I reckon. Hello, Zachariah. By the way.
What,
All right, let me
for
add this
what?
back up. There was Jen's tattoo now. And don't forget, folks, the Hodge twins,
I know.
that promo code works. Miss Jen was the very first one. My order is in my basket. I just got to finish the order. But folks, use that QR code and let's support great patriots like the Hodge twins and the Southern Fried Podcast. All right, are you ready? And I'm saying, I don't know about that one, Miss Jen. I'm not judging. I'm just saying I don't know about that. Here you go.
Oh, I don't know about the scratchy one, Miss Jen.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know if I like that one. Now, the one where it's laying down, where it looks like its little tail is around its body, where I like that one. The one on the far right.
I
I
think
like
it's because it's too realistic, Jen. It looks like you're cut, like you're really
that.
bleeding. I could see if it was just like hanging there with its paws, or that wouldn't be bad. But I think it's the scratches, the scratch look. That's what. But hey, it's your body. You put it on if you want to.
Look at why. I like the other one, the little kitty cat where it's laying down.
Yeah,
The far right. That's cute. Barry could do something like that little face.
he could. He
That would be
could.
cute, wouldn't it? Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no problem, man. Absolutely. That whole thing got squelched, man. It's like
What
we've heard nothing more about it.
what happened? I hadn't because I don't
The,
watch.
the
I don't watch the news.
This has been a while back, but somebody went out there and blowed those godstones down there over in what was that? God, the Fisba or whatever it is. I can't think of the name of the town. The Georgia godstones they call them. That people don't know who put them there and all this stuff. And anyway, they got blown down. They got video of it. I don't even know if they ever arrested anybody. But it's now Barry may know. Barry, do you know any more on that than I do? I haven't heard any more about it. It's like they just covered it up. I don't know, or they don't have enough evidence or whatever, and nobody's committed to putting them back up, as far as I know. But they've been there for a long time. I mean, no, I don't remember when it was done. Wasn't that in the 80s or something? Somebody did that. I can't remember. I was going to go out and do a story from there. The next thing I know, somebody drives up and they had to take the rest down for safety. I think it knocked some of them down. Then they took the rest down, and they're just gone.
Wow.
I think I don't know. It created a lot of tourism because these things were talked about all over the world, but it also creeped a lot of people out. They might thought maybe the wrong element was coming in their town, so they might not want to be known for that. I don't know. I'm not sure. It was weird. It had a lot of weirdness to it, a lot of mystery, intrigue, kind of weird. I think the people that live there probably got a little tired of that kind of folk coming into town. I'm just guessing. I could be dead wrong, but it's kind of like some towns don't like what they're known for. And, it's a quaint little town. And in one way, they probably liked it for business, but another way, it's like, who's coming into our town? I mean, I don't know, but it had a weirdness to it. But you're right, Zachariah. Yeah, I'll be a dog fan, but I'm not near that town. I think that town is, I looked it up. I want to say it's 2.5 hours away, something like that. It's all the way across. It's on the east side, and I'm on the west side. I can't remember the exact. I'd have to look it up again. But I was planning on going. I'd already talked to my wife about it. I wanted to go out there and do a podcast story on it. And I could still do that because I am going to go to Blue Ridge, and I might still do that. Every time we go to Blue Ridge, something happens. I tell my wife the next time I'm not saying nothing to nobody. We're just going to get in the car and go. It's like when you speak it. You ever had that happen?
Yeah.
Like you're afraid to say, we're going to go on vacation in 2 weeks. Boom, everything falls apart. It's like I just don't even want to know. The best time I ever had was one weekend, and we don't mind having people around. We always take family. And then we're going to take a quick break here in a second. But the best trip me and my wife ever had was one where it was a Valentine's Day weekend, and we slipped off alone. We didn't tell anybody where we were going. I mean, the kids were living on their own. They weren't at home. We had no pets. It was just me and her. No grandkids yet. It was before Kaylee come to live with us, and we just took off. And we were gone for a couple days. And on the second day or third day, whenever it was, we were coming back. One of our sons calls us. He's just talking to us, and his mom says, "Oh, well, we're coming back from Pigeon Forge." And oh my gosh, y'all went to Pigeon Forge without me? And she said it was a Valentine's Day gift from your daddy.
Gosh.
And he goes, and he still brings it up every once in a while. They went off to Pigeon Forge without me. He's so spoiled. He thinks every time we go, he's supposed to be in the car. He's the biggest kid. He's nearly 40 years old, but he thinks he's always supposed to go. I love him to death, but he
That's
thinks he's always
hilarious.
supposed to go. So I get back and he's going, "What's up?" I said, "Hey, it's my gal. It's Valentine's Day.
I can
I
do
ain't
it.
taking you. I can do what I want."
Do what I want to. So, listen, along those lines, we had a vacation like that, but we already had our daughter. But it wasn't really like a Valentine's weekend or anything. It was just a weekend getaway. But this is how ours started. Like we knew we were going to go to the mountains somewhere, but like when we got over to like the Blue Ridge area, but then when we got to like a stop sign, my husband looked at me. He said, "Left or right?" I said, "What?" He said, "Choose left or right." I said, left." He turned left. Come to some other stop sign or a red light, left or right? I said, right. Every time we come to a stop sign or a red light, he'd ask left or right. And we just ended up in some of the smallest little towns. And it come to that some of these small towns were having these little festivals.
Ah, cool.
And we just would stop and visit these little festivals. And we had the best time in some of these little towns. And Sarah had the best time. And so when we'd get back in the car, she'd say, "Is it my turn to choose?" So we'd say, "Sure. Which way do we go next?" And she would
That's
choose.
cool.
And it was the best vacation.
My daddy called those try to get lost weekends. My daddy
Mm,
would go out and just see if he could get lost. He
yes.
discovered that he can't get lost. You
Mm.
always come out somewhere or about where you're at.
Bruce would
So
say, all roads intersect. At some point or another, all roads intersect.
they do. Yeah, chick
Mm.
bait. We're back on the YouTube. Well, we were on the YouTube, but we're on my channel. But the official podcast channel, they struck it down. The dirty dogs.
Did they?
Yeah, for a whole week or a little over a week,
Oh,
we could not load a video up. We could not go live. You know, just take out YouTube all over the the coffee comment or the enema coffee enema. That's what they said. Not a scientific medical treatment plan or something. I
hey,
don't
it
know.
was. We said it wasn't.
I know, and they still struck us.
The
There
D.
you go. I knew Barry'd help me out. Yeah, Elberton, Georgia. They caught him on camera, but somebody hit it with a pickup truck and they just tore it down.
Oh my.
I remember that. I couldn't remember if they blowed it or hit it. I remember the truck going out through there. And so they don't know who. So it just kind of died there, and they tore it down. It's not been replaced. Yes, it was messed up. Hello, Lewis. How are you?
Hey, Lewis.
You and Jimmy
Good
Kimmel.
thing.
Oh, please don't align me with Jimmy Kimmel.
Mm-mm.
Uh, uh, uh.
That's sacrilegious.
Jimmy Kimmel. Come on.
I told one of my sisters because they was all calling me on the way home today, making sure I was okay and that I was doing all right driving home by myself. I'm 52 years old. I'm okay, but it's nice to have them calling just to check, because I love them and they love me. Um, but they was like, I said, it would be nice because they have these desks that you can stand up at. You can either sit down at or stand up at.
Yeah.
We need a car like that.
Could stand up.
Pull over and just push these buttons, and you could stand up in and drive in.
Well, it would help ease the pain on the back and tailbone and all that.
Yeah. And so I said, "Do you hear that, Siri? Put it out there to whoever makes all these cars. We need one we can stand up in. Just push the buttons and stand up in."
Oh, Jake wanted to know if you had entered Steve's giveaway. You
Which
probably hadn't heard about it. He started a giveaway. It's an email. I think I still got it. I can forward it to you.
Thank you.
$100 gift card to his store giveaway.
Oh, nice.
By the way, Chickmate, what the heck is that picture? What is that? I mean, is that like what is that? I can't. Is that supposed to be a cat or a hamster? What is that?
Or a person?
It's me. I'm a chick. Oh, is chick?
A baby chick.
Oh, okay. I was just trying to figure it out.
It looks like it has arms. Chicks don't have arms.
By the way, Chickmate, do you have tattoos? That's the discussion tonight. If you want to say, do you have two tattoos, and what are they? And Lewis, you too. Oh, I used AI and asked him to dress me up. That's Chickmate dressed up.
Devil.
2 tattoos for Chickmate. I bet Lewis has 0, a shamrock, and a heart. A little Irish thing going on there. Yeah, cool.
Jake, thank you for reminding him to ask me about that.
Have not yet, Jake, because I haven't pulled that up. So
Lewis has more than one. Has more.
Oh, I didn't know that.
More than you.
I figured he would go into the tattoo shop and go, "Oh, I can't do that." Uh-oh.
I have
an angel and 2 are dragon. Cool. Mine are small and tasteful. Did you get them done at a shop or by some guy named Louie that just got out of the pen? Inquiring minds want to know.
You helped him fix the eye on the dragon. How'd you help him fix the eye on the dragon? Did you get a marker and color it in? Listen, Chick Bay, I'm not trying to be rude. I have been driving in the car. I drove for like 7.5 hours from Jacksonville, Florida, back home today. I am bone weary, tired. I am exhausted. So it kind of comes out. I used a poke and stick tattoo kit from Amazon. Oh, okay.
Oh, looking great. Oh, she's doing nice. She never told me I look great. Okay, here, Jake. Here, Jake. There we go. That's the new me and Rob.
Oh, my heavens.
What? Man, dude, no, I look stupid. Come on, man.
Jake, that's not nice. Come on, Jake. That wasn't nice.
That's not your best work. I look okay.
Oh.
There's the Slamorama. You look okay.
Who did the heart one? I know you said it was done with the same kit from Amazon. Who did it for you?
Okay. The same Amazon kit. I didn't know you could do an Amazon kit.
Yeah, she said she fixed Louis' dragon tattoo.
You did the heart yourself.
Let's look at you.
Well, she is a little creative. Yeah, she's a creative person. When she's not, mad or being a ultra liberal. She's creative.
Honey, I couldn't do. I can be creative, but I couldn't do that on myself. Mm-mm.
Just finished a dog portrait. Mad at Ted Cruz. Everybody gets mad at Ted Cruz. That's why he's called Pep Boy, because of his hairdo, and they get mad at him.
Oh, how funny!
Oh, I bet he's made you mad more than one day. Oh, hello, Brock on Instagram. Ted may be a little.
Come on.
Ted's all right. He's just. Oh, Jake has sent another picture. Let me find it. I got screens everywhere and I lose them. Where are you at? There we are. Let's see. Let's see if it's worth getting on the screen. What the heck is this?
If it's not any better than that last one, come on, Jake.
It's weird, in some ways. I don't know what this is. I think Jake's sleepy. Share screen. Let's see here. There you go. Is that supposed to be Miss Elizabeth?
Am I the chicken?
Oh, hey, checkmate. I wasn't defending Ted. He's made me mad, but I'm not full on a hater. I'm not defending him.
Jake, am I supposed to be that chicken? Come on, man.
He says, show it. Then he says, I'm sorry. Is that like the, yes, you're supposed to be the chicken. Old McDonald's farm.
Good heavens.
MTG is loving healthcare. Now she's great. She's always been great. That's what the G stands for.
I love her. She's pretty great.
You're the only chick around here. I don't know. Lewis might be a chick. I don't know. She's making America great again. We love you, Jake. But that chicken, we have to find a name for that.
Bok, bok, bok.
I'm just saying he could be. I didn't say he was. Could be. I mean, we don't know what's going on with AI and with all these filters and stuff. I mean, how do we really know that Lewis is really Lewis? I mean, he could be somebody else. We just don't know.
He could be. He kind of has long hair.
No, I'm not. I didn't mess up no title, Jake. What are you talking about? I didn't do no titles. So how could I mess it up? And Rob's not here. Anything goes wrong, it's Rob's fault. That's what happens. When you're not at the meeting, it's your fault. That's the way this works. He has long hair. The CPR video on a raccoon that got in Moonshine, Kentucky. I can also say no, I didn't see that. I did not see that.
That might be a good one to see.
Look it up later. Well, I'll try.
Funny. I imagine it was.
Inside Edition, it's funny. Um, so, Chick Bait, did you cry while they did the tattoo? Did you go, ow? The lady really cared about the poor baby raccoon. Now, what is your price limit? Like, would you pay $500 for a tattoo, Elizabeth?
No.
So, so
Never.
$500 is out.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I'm cheap. Don't tell nobody.
my max in 2000 was $60. Uh, well, nowadays $60 will get you Louis that just got out of the slammer, and it might not even get him. It might not.
It's okay. She says she's got the kit from Amazon.
Oh,
She can do it
now
herself.
did any of them get infected? You know, sometimes tattoos get infected.
Mine didn't.
The heart was free. Paid $7 for the kit. Well, that's cheap. Is that like one of them stick-on things, Chick Bait? Is this like one of those temporary tattoos?
Oh, let's see. I have. Let's see if you can see it. From that one. And then I have that one.
I knew some people that got like Hebrew put on their body, and I'm thinking the only people that would know what it says is someone who speaks Hebrew or reads Hebrew.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't understand that. She likes your tattoo.
Thank you.
I think I made Jake mad. He's getting mean with me over here. He says that I'm not fixing it. I think I made him mad. We love you, Jake. Yes, the Godstones were about depopulation and all that. It was some weird stuff, and the whole thing was weird. The story was weird. Who owned how the land got purchased? There was some weird stuff that happened with that. Well, when I say weird, I think if you fly into town with enough money, you can get about anything done. There's
Now,
always there's always somebody that can be bought, right? I mean, that's the way I look at it.
oh, Louis said one of his. Mine didn't. One of them was a 5 dragon tattoo, and it took 5 hours. No, 8 hours. My apologies. I told you I'm really tired, and it keeps getting worse and worse.
8 hours.
I ain't
Ain't
sitting long enough.
ain't no way.
Mm-mm.
Well, yeah, and that's what I mean. The people from there probably. I should you let a friend work on you? Here's a question for you. With all due respect, if you were going to get a tattoo in a place that we will not mention, or what's your feelings about the tattooist that does it? Do you want to know him? Are you willing to let that person do it, or no? Or are you gonna get a stranger?
Well, like I said, it depends. How long have they been doing it? Did they apprentice with somebody?
But I mean, if you got to undress in front of them,
What kind of friends are you?
well, that's what I mean. I mean, you won't,
Has this friend ever seen you naked before?
Jen, are you letting Joe put the cat in an unmentionable place? That's we'll let Jen settle this because she's talked about
I
getting a cat
mean,
tattoo.
I mean, come on. If you were to taking off your top, do you still have a bra on? And you just have to pull a strap down. No cleavage, no tatas are showing.
Well, what if that requires it? That's what I'm
Why
saying.
would it require it?
Because some people put them in certain places.
Well, then you better be really comfortable with that person.
That's what I'm asking. If you were going to do that, who? I mean, do you want to know them or it be a stranger?
I would rather know somebody.
Okay. Chickbait says I wouldn't let a friend tattoo me. Hard stop.
Why?
Pat.
I just
Jenneth, would you let Joe put a tattoo in a very private place on your body, or would you be uncomfortable with that? That's just I've seen. Hey, people get them. I mean, I hear people say, "I got a tattoo in a place, but only my husband ever sees it." Well, the tattoo artist saw it. So, who are you going to get to do that? Well, you know what? I question Lewis's mental capacity on trusting you on that with zero experience. Either that or you threatened him. Lewis, what are you doing letting her do that with zero experience? Zero. We just said on here earlier, you want somebody that's not an apprentice that has done it. Lewis just broke all the rules.
I
I'm
know.
glad. I'm glad it turned out.
Well,
He
he
had
has
he
confirmed
he
it.
let somebody do it that had never done it. Oh, that don't work on me. Trust me, I draw dogs.
Oh, how funny!
That's famous last words. Trust me. And then you get this monstrosity of a tattoo that's all symmetrically wrong, and you can't show it to nobody.
It was just a dot on the eye of the dragon that was already there. I just added a dot.
What? Yes, that's all I did.
It will hurt. Yes, it will.
I'm glad you could find the landing zone for the dot.
Oh, jeez.
Chick bait. You didn't miss. Would you get would you ever get a tattoo of a real person? Like somebody living or dead or
No, not me.
because there's a lot of people they get like President Trump or some famous actor or actress or something like that. Yeah, you need a shirt. Jenna says no, not gonna do it. There's people that do that. Like then they show it off to everybody. I just don't, I don't know. That's interesting that people do that. You know, uh, some people that somebody does something, like when they win the Super Bowl or they won the World Series or something, and she's back, and
Sorry.
you're fine. But people will get tattoos of famous people, and I just wonder if later they regret doing it. Like, you know,
Why do I want to have a person that I've never met or anything like that on me? I don't want
well,
that.
well, that's the question. I mean, like Marjorie Taylor Greene. Would you get a tattoo of Marjorie
No,
Taylor? You know, Taylor Swift,
no,
Dolly Parton.
no. I have seen her in real, like from, I would say from me to you, but that's kind of a long way. But but like we was at Dollywood and she rode right past us in a carriage.
Yeah, I've seen her riding by. I thought my wife was going to tell some old man to get lost because he was blocking her view. Yeah, but she made a video and she didn't look like she was doing too bad there, chick bait. I think it got overblown. But the sister was the one that said, I was praying for her all night long. But she came out and made a video. She didn't look bad in that video.
Well, AI can do anything.
Well, I know. Your first CD was a Dolly Parton CD. Why do I think you're not telling us the truth here? Name that CD. Name that CD. No delays. No AI search. Name that CD right now, chick bait, or I doubt the veracity of the story. Name it. Name it. Now. No, I don't want a year. Come on. You failed. You failed the mission. I'm not buying the story. Treasures. She had to top that in. Come on, chick mate. Name one song off of Treasures right now. Right now. Do it.
You're putting her on the spot, man.
I can't see chick mate singing Dolly Parton songs. I just can't. She is a fast topper. This story is BS. See, it took you too long, though, chick mate. I know you. You're like the speed topper. You had to stop and research that. Woman to woman.
If you say it, babe, I'll believe you.
Well, I'm not. Chick mate, you never know where she's resting at. She could be over here throwing a whole bunch of slog, I'll call it, and then she drifts back over into another extreme, and then right in the center, she's like telling the truth, but she keeps like a pendulum, back and forth. So I've learned to just have to measure these things.
Hey, she asked Santa for it.
Why would I lie about this? No, not a lie, really. It's just for the drama. It's like theater. It's not worth lying about. I can't believe it because of that chick you got in that picture. I just can't buy it. Something don't feel right tonight. It feels different. Oh, come on, Lewis. Don't be trying to cover for her. She sang one of her songs before. What? Like in the 40-something years she's been alive? Sure, she sang one of them. Come on, Lewis. That's not helping her case. Okay, to be fair, it was the only CD I had by Dolly Parton. Well, maybe somebody bought it for you and you didn't like it, but they said you'll love it and you didn't. I don't know. Wait a minute. You say you love her, but you have one CD?
She said that was back then. Not now.
The Lifesavers commercial? I don't remember that. Lewis, I get you, man. But come on, man. That was weak. Like, dude, if you no, you don't. And I don't even really care for Dolly that much. But But if you're going to be on chick bait 6, if you're going to be there protecting her, dude, you got to fly more. I mean, you got to have more firepower than that. Come on, man. I love you, man, but come on, that was weak. I'm getting stirred up in Ohio or wherever. She might be in Massachusetts tonight.
Be nice.
What? I didn't say. I listen. I like some things, not all. I'm not a Dolly worshiper. She's in Ohio. Now, see, Lewis, I'm buying that. I'm buying it. I'm buying that. You redeemed yourself.
Oh no, not a Swiftie fan.
I knew it. I've talked to her about it. I knew she was. You do talk fast, and that was a big delay, chick mate. Big. I mean, I was about ready to call 911 for you and find out what happened up there.
Oh God.
Like what's going on?
Don't talk about Taylor White.
Barry comes in. Barry Trump's in on the. It's rumored that Ted Turner was involved with the Elberton Godstones. I mean, Godstones. I forgot the title because the title is forgettable, but I know the songs on it. All right. Test here. Test, ladies. Test. Are you a fan of what was that song she sung? Coat of Many Colors. Was that her? Was that Dolly? Are you a fan of that song, Coat of Many Colors?
I can take it or leave it.
Okay, not a fan. 9 to 5.
Yes, I like that one.
Okay. Emphatic. Chickmate says yes. Yes. Are you a fan of the rock songs she's done of late?
The rock song?
Yeah, she's done an album of rock songs, Motley Crue, different groups.
Oh, I don't guess I've heard them.
Chickbait says no, weird. Chickbait, would you get a tattoo of Dolly? Well, she's having to think about that. Yeah. Dolly. Where would the Dolly tat go? Geographical. You don't know. You gotta be exact. Yeah. Well, it's a moneymaker. I guess it's a moneymaker. Make that money. Oh, would you get a tattoo of your favorite mascot in college football? Like Uga. She said she liked Islands in the Stream with Kenny Rogers. By the way, who wrote that song? Who wrote that song, Chickbait? Let's test your knowledge. Here's a hint for you. She didn't write that. Jenna says no. I bet you put Kid Rock on there, though. The guy with a weird name? No. You don't know who it is. Okay. Got her. I know who wrote that song. They made a lot of money off that song. Humpledinker. Who the heck is that? No. The Bee Gees wrote that song. They used to write a lot of songs and give them, sell them. They get money off of it. But that was one of the big ones they wrote and gave away.
Wow.
Well, I wanted to test your brain. This is a test of the 40-something-year-old woman brain. I said something. I didn't say how much. I know how old she is, but I'm just saying 40-something.
Mine's not working tonight.
So, Janet, would you go? Oh, you thought it's Chris Christopherson. Well, that'd be a good guess because he wrote a lot of songs too. He's a songwriter and a sessions player before he ever got big. And he wrote songs his whole life. So I would be a him and Willie. But that's a good guess. I'll give you that. But no, it was the Bee Gees. Probably more Barry than any of them. But they collaborated. So, Janet, you getting a Kid Rock tattoo? Yay or nay? Yes, he did. Checkmate. Yes, he did. Would you get a scripture tattoo?
I would.
Jenna says no to Kid Rock. Would you get a Steve Half Pine Forge tattoo? Ooh. Only from the Book of John. You would look good with a Bee Gees tattoo there, Chickmate. Called it.
Yes, a short one.
And I'm going to tell him you said a short one.
Wait a minute. Is she answering a scripture tattoo?
I thought she was talking about Steve-O.
Which one are you answering, Jen?
Because I was asking that question first. Steve at Half Pine Forge, would you do a tattoo of him?
No, you asked the scripture tattoo first.
Yes, for Bible.
Sure.
Oh, you're not doing 1 Corinthians 10:13.
No, Steve.
Oh, he's going to be crushed. The groupie says no. No. Oh, it's so sad. Somewhere in Ohio on this Friday night, there's a tear being shed by the Hammerman.
That's funny. He don't care.
Chickmate, would you get a tattoo of Joe Biden?
All you gotta do is get a baby tattoo and a diaper.
I love it. Maybe a little hammer.
Or an easy bake oven. Or just the words easy bake oven. With the hammer.
Yeah, with that little hammer. Oh, you wait till I talk to Steve. Oh, he's gonna be so sad. The easy bake with a little hammer. I hate Robert missed this.
I told y'all I'm weary to the bone.
That's a mic drop moment. Folks, we love Steve, the Celtic blacksmith at Half Pine Forge on your Rumble channel and Half Pine Forge live. Is he still live tonight? He might be off by now.
Oh, gee.
He does a Friday night live. And I got in late, so I didn't have a chance to tune in.
Oh, gee.
Oh, I'm going to remember that one. I love it.
You have to tell him I wasn't in my full faculties.
By the way, how's the car? Is your car okay?
Oh, yeah. I wrecked it.
I know, but I mean, is it drivable? Everything good?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. When I was thinking about that later, I thought, is it totaled?
I have to have a front fender, right front quarter panel, and yeah.
Well, I hate that, but at least it didn't total the car. That'd be bad. I mean, how would you even file insurance on that? Like, the tree jumped out and got it. I don't know. Bad storms, dude. I mean, what do you expect? I'm going to cut
It was
that tree
raining
down.
so hard up here. I just ran into a tree.
Rough roads, man.
Lord, please forgive me. Oh, jeez.
If Chickmate was in 9 to 5, which character would she play?
Mm.
I'm thinking Lily Tomlin. What do you say, Chickmate?
The
The
cool.
cool one. Was that Lily Tomlin? It sure wasn't Jane Fonda. She was not the cool one. And she's never been the cool one. You had the same hair in the 80s. I'm trying to imagine that. What was her hair like in that movie? Well, it wasn't bad. But Chickmate's got nice hair. She got nice hair. It's a little different color. Bangs. Okay. It's coming back to me. I have to look at a picture, but that was a funny movie. I think Lily Tomlin and Dabney Coleman stole that. That was a great movie for them too. I mean, Jane Fonda's part was pretty good, but I can't stand her. So, Dolly was okay. I mean, the song was great. I liked the song. It wasn't the best job until the end. I think at the end it showed some nice lines. No, I can't stand her. I will never support her. Not for after what she did, and neither will the veterans. Hanoi Jane, we don't forget. She's never apologized for that. She gave a half-hearted attempt to try to explain herself. She's not sorry. And people, by the way, if you go back and watch who she was running around with during that time, they were going city to city and saying blank to the military. I mean, it's ugly. They thought they were so cute going to cities and having rallies and singing nasty songs. That wasn't a one-off event. She was running around doing all kinds of crap like that. Anyway, that's a story for another day. I will never support her, ever. The only thing that I will give her a little empathy on is she did have a rough relationship with her dad, and I would hate that. And maybe that's what screwed her up. I don't know. I've been in Hollywood, but a lot of people have had complicated relationships with their dad, and that movie on Golden Pond was about that. I'm sure that was a tough movie to make. He was not the most open. He was a very closed individual. And I'm sure she never heard from his lips, "I'm proud of you," ever. He was just like that. Weird. I told a girl I was proud of her one time on a job she did at work, and she cried. She said she waited for her dad her whole life to say that, and he would never say he was proud of her. That's horrible. You never tell your little girl you're proud of her for something? I mean, what the heck? What the heck are you talking about, Chickmate? Oh, I just saw unicorns and peacocks and polar bears. Oh, the protesting in Portland wearing frog costumes. Explain that. Well, they're idiots. That's the easy explanation. They're loony leftist idiots, paid agitators. Frog costumes. That's weird.
Ask when you take those paintball guns and you have snipers on the roof and you just start letting them go loose with those paintball guns. They start going home.
Would you get a frog tattoo? A lot of people get frog tattoos.
Why do I need a frog tattoo? I mean,
he'd be on your lily pad. You have a little lily pad there and have the frog there. And he's like,
nope.
Be like Frogger.
No.
No, you won't. You won't, Chickmate. And I wouldn't want you to. I would not want you to get a frog tattoo. Now, if Lewis wants to go get one,
we could get an SPF tattoo.
I could just see Lewis going to a bar. He opens his shirt up. And he's got a frog tattooed all across his chest. Check that out, boys. He said, no. That's when you realize I'm in the wrong place.
Ed.
He should. Oh, man, that's funny. Maybe not for you.
I think Dave should get one that says SPF.
We went to one a week ago, and he was like, why is she asking the pool players if we can play pool, but how else do you make friends? And he was like, why is she asking if we can play pool? I thought you just put your money up on the side of the pool. Like you got to lay your money down.
That's kind of like if you're hustling.
Well, they were probably, Lewis is probably he's probably got his own pool cue and everything. Yes, Barry, they're on both, I think. Both. It was a bar. Well, don't at bars they gamble over pool? Nope, they weren't even talking bets.
Really?
They weren't that good at pool. No, it was a free and they were just playing. Well, that's when you tell them, hey, we want to play pool. Get out of the way. You try and keep Lewis out of trouble. Is Lewis a 2-drink troublemaker? Couple of long necks and Lewis is ready to take on the whole bar. I am the man. And Chickmate goes, calm down. He's not on his medication. I've got to get him home. He'll bite you. Don't anybody get close. He will bite you, and his preferred place to bite is on your neck. And when he latches on,
not the wrong gate either.
When he latches on, I can't get his jaws apart. So everybody stand back. If you hear him growl, you better run. He was more worried about you having 2 Bud Lights. I'm worried about you drinking Bud Light too.
He even took her there, she said. Kid Rock wasn't there, so it was okay.
Oh, can you just see Chickmate Lewis up on the bull, riding the bull till I want to be a cowboy?
Gosh.
It was funny seeing her just asking and where she left. I felt sorry. He had a rum and Coke. Rum and Coke. Down here, it's like Jack and Coke. I mean, is that like an Ohio thing? Rum and Coke.
Come on, that's not really a drink. That's a sissy drink. I mean, come on.
Oh, you went for the karaoke. Y'all were both going to sing, but it wasn't there that night.
Not karaoke.
What?
You said karaoke.
Well, what is it?
Karaoke.
Can't you just say karaoke?
No, that's not correct. Karaoke.
Hey, if you have enough Jack and Coke, you'll call it anything.
He wasn't having Jack and Coke. He's having
rum.
He
had rum. Oh.
See, even Chickmate says karaoke.
What does she know? She didn't even know what the Dolly Parton album was. I mean, come on. Come on. Chickmate has failed a long time ago on trying to outplay this show. Oh, hey, how was he dressed? Did he have on like the leather pants with like a black shirt with a gold chain, like a medallion? Did he walk in like that with like a cabbie hat on? Like a cabbie hat, you know? Doing a little John Travolta type walk?
Oh my!
You do win, chickmate. You win. Good thing there was no motorcycles there. No, but I wore a baggy t-shirt and baggy jeans. Well, that's the end thing, ain't it? Baggy. Did the little kids ever come in with baggy pants, or is that too young for them, Elizabeth? When you were teaching,
That's some. No, that's really too young.
well, you know they do things younger nowadays. I just figure some of them with their pants hanging down. Before we go, we got to go because Elizabeth's really tired. I just want to know, give me 2 songs that y'all were going to sing on karaoke. What was 2 songs that y'all were going to sing? When you go karaoke, what do you sing? You got to have, yeah, Miss Jen. What do you sing? Elizabeth, if you've been before, what do you sing?
I told you I always sing Patsy Cline.
Oh, Patsy Cline, that's right. Jake says Island's in the stream and she's in love with a boy. Weezer.
Who the heck is Weezer? In the garage.
I know who Weezer is. I don't know that song. And Hole Doll Party. Oh my God. I know who they are too, but I don't know that song. But that title kills me. And we practiced before we left. Weezer and Hole. That sounds like an accounting firm. We're with Weezer and Hole. We're here to do your we're here to do your taxes.
Or it could be a sex toy shop. You never know.
Oh, I thought it, but I wasn't going to go there. But Elizabeth did.
Oh, Weezer and Hole.
Weezer and Hole, your friendly accountants. Or some guy that you pay $5 at the window. Oh my God. Oh man. We gotta go. But it's been great. It's been real. We've learned a lot, maybe too much tonight. I hate Rob missed it. You gave them free tattoos with every tax form. Were you saying you do me and I'll do you? Is that what you said? I gotta go. I'm tired.
See the sex shop. Taxes in front.
I am having bad thoughts about their motto, their tagline. I can't say it, but my mind has definitely went there. We gotta go.
Good night, y'all.
We are falling off the rails here. Bad. It's my fault. Y'all have a great night. I'm just gonna find a song because I can't see to get the right one. So have a good night.
It's a complicated life for the southern people. Like a small town, nothing's real. Mama's still doing wrong. Don't tell the preacher. Nothing really changes except the weather. If you can't say something nice, you don't say nothing at all. Don't want you up in my life, 'cause you talk too much. Oh. night with our friends. Life is good. Come on by and take a chair or lean on the rail. Let's have laughter and remember fun times on the front porch. Rob and Dave always had the light on for fellowship and making memories. We will try and make you stay the best it can be. Yes, life is good. Sometimes life gets in the way. It's hard to smile on the front porch, but our friends remind us we are still here and care. Yes, life is good. Southern fried porch ass sitting on the front porch on a Friday night with our friends. Life is good. Friday night is a front porch night and all is right. Yes, life is good.
Hey man, I just want to tell you about this new country show where everybody gets to vent their frustrations about whatever's got them down. Here's how it goes. It's a Southern Fried Vent Show where everybody can vent out their frustrations. Come on down if you got something to get off your chest. It's a Southern Fried Vent Show where everybody can vent out their frustrations. And if you're not satisfied, then don't come back. This woman told me the other day that her boyfriend didn't text her back. She was mad about it. And I said, you know what? You need to go on the Southern Fried Vent Show. You can talk about it all you want. Here's what you need to do. You need to get on the Southern Fried Vent Show where everybody can vent out their frustrations. Come on down if you got something to get off your chest. It's a Southern Fried Vent Show where everybody can vent out their frustrations. And if you're not satisfied, then don't come back. I said it's just like this man told me the other day that his neighbor had been looking at him funny and it was bothering him. I said, you know what? You need to go on the Southern Fried Vent Show. You can talk about it all you want. Here's what you need to do. You need to get on the Southern Fried Vent Show where everybody can vent out their frustrations. Come on down if you got something to get off your chest. It's a Southern Fried Vent Show where everybody can vent out their frustrations. And if you're not satisfied, then don't come back. scratching post. They're the critters that we love most. A hound in a hat or a cat in a bow. They steal the show wherever they go. Southern claws and paws, y'all. Fluffing fur at the roll call. A bark, a meow, a squawk, and a cheer. Best friends of the South are all right here. Muddy chins, a parrot talks, a lizard crawls. Life's more fun with southern claws and paws. Big or small, short or tall, we got room for them all. Southern claws and paws, y'all. Fluffing fur at the roll call. A bark, a meow, a squawk, and a cheer. Best friends of the South are all right here. The South, we dress them the best. A possum on a leash, a golden shades, critter couture for the parade. Southern claws and paws, y'all. Fluffing fur at the roll call. A bark, a meow, a squawk, and a cheer. Best friends of the South are all right here.
Why does it hurt so much when the day breaks? Why does it hurt so much when the day breaks? It's the Cornbread Man Morning Show. heroes choke. Fast and fierce, racing souls, tearing through the endless cold. Twisting metal, thunder growls, screams of tires, dirt that scowls. Crank it loud, boys, let it blast. Roads of fury racing fast. Southern Pride racing hours here. Fuel the fire, shift the gear. Every lap a rebel's dream. Gasoline, hearts and the scream. Dave and Dean crown the track. Each corner fight, ain't turning back. Crank it loud, boys, let it blast. Roads of fury racing fast. Southern Pride racing hours here. Fuel the fire, shift the gear. Nights alive, wheels embrace, burn the streets, set the pace. Hours, speed's the creed. Southern Pride, race and breed. Southern Pride, racing hours here. Fuel the fire, shift the gear. Nights alive, wheels embrace, burn the streets, set the pace. Hours, speed's the creed. Southern Pride, race and breed.
Uncle Jeb's got his overalls on, he's hauling down the lane. Georgia Bubba's hiding his face, thinking, here we go again. Jeb's got a jug of moonshine, stories too wild to tell. Bubba's blushing, but laughing, he knows Jeb's raising hell. Oh, Uncle Jeb, you're crazy as they come, yelling at the rooster like the world's come undone. Bubba shakes his head, but deep down he knows life's sweeter with Jeb wherever he goes. They fished down at the creek, Jeb lost his right boot.
Hollered that dang catfish just stole my Sunday suit. Bubba rolled his eyes but stayed by his old friend's side. Through all those wild misadventures, it's a heck of a ride. Oh, Uncle Jeff, you're crazy as they come, yelling at the rooster like the world's come undone. Bubba shakes his head, but deep down he knows life's sweeter with Jeff wherever he goes. They fished down at the creek, Jeff lost his right boots. Hollered that dang catfish just stole my Sunday suit. Bubba rolled his eyes but stayed by his old friend's side. Through all those wild misadventures, it's a heck of a ride. Oh, Uncle Jeff, you're crazy as they come, yelling at the rooster like the world's come undone. Bubba shakes his head, but deep down he knows life's sweeter with Jeff wherever he goes. Bubba knows someday these tales will fade to dust, but even through his grumbles, Jeb has earned his trust. Forever shout and holler, there's a twinkle in his eye. Bubba wouldn't trade him, not till the day he dies. Down at the county fair, Jeb's dancing with the pigs. Bubba tries to pull him out, but Jeb's just doing jigs. Let him laugh, Georgia Bubba. Jeb bellows through the dirt. Life ain't about looking pretty, it's about grass stains on your shirt. Oh, Uncle Jeb, you're crazy as they come, yelling at the rooster like the world's come undone. Bubba shakes his head, but deep down he knows life's sweeter with Jeb wherever he goes, wherever he goes.
Mud on your boots, dirt on your hands, fight in your eyes, scars on your plans. Who you gonna be when the lights all fade? When the stage is gone, when the debts ain't paid. Just how big a boy are you when the chips fall, when the fish fly? Just how big a boy are you when the truth comes, when the lies die? Big talk ain't the weight you carry. Down truck in a no-name town, dust on your tongue, rain won't come down. What's the measure of a man with nothing to show? When the wind cuts deep, when the seeds don't grow. Just how big a boy are you when the walls crack, when the earth shakes? How big a boy when your pride bends, when your heart breaks? Big talk don't mean a thing at all. You can puff your chest, you can raise your chin, but the mirror don't care about the fire within. How far will you go